Things that we've been keeping from you. Elayna got parasites. We're making a documentary. We sold the Ultraman. I feel quite dumb for continually making those mistakes. We've had some pretty rough times lately.
Okay, so we have some things we have to tell you. We feel like
nice way to weave the title of the video into the
it's
intro.
very important.
That's pro.
We do have some things we have to tell you though. It's been such a big year. It's been a big 9 years and we don't often get an opportunity to just sit and chill with you guys and
it really has been
our info.
Sorry.
No, you're right.
It really has been an insane 2 to 2.5 years, I think.
Yeah.
In particular, there's been so much going on.
So today we're going to talk about our relationship, our sale plans for the new boat.
Also, we're going to talk a little bit about our health, what's been going on there and what we've been doing. The kids as well, we're going to speak briefly about, probably towards the end. And some big projects some massive projects that we've had going on behind the scenes. We're going to talk a little bit more about that as well.
And we have some fun, I asked you guys for some questions. So we're going to be answering some of your questions. And I wanted to hear some assumptions or preconceived notions about us that will either deny or confirm. So that's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to that.
We've had some pretty rough times lately.
Yeah, I mean, to sum it up, we have worked so hard and a lot of people find that hard to believe because the videos are so fun and that's our highlight reel, yeah? That is us spearfishing, freediving, sailing wherever we want. Like, it's all the good times. And
I think people get it by now. If people don't understand that YouTubers and the amount of burnout that everyone goes through, and if you're not really comprehending that, then I don't think you've been paying attention.
We live a free life for sure. We can do whatever we want, but
we just work too hard.
Have to keep working. And please forgive me for saying, but there is a reason why we have been the #1 sailing YouTube channel for so long, because it's hard and we nearly died because of it. It is not easy.
Nearly die.
Well, I did. I feel like I did. But there's been some kind of rebirth recently after burnout. That was the best thing to ever happen to me. I'm just so thankful for it. Can I say that part about #1 sailing YouTube channel or not? Do you want to cut that out?
I think keep it in, and me cringing is sort of good, and I would even just leave this in as well.
Until you've tried to post a weekly video on YouTube every week, that's when you kind of really know what's involved.
And lots of people start and don't finish, or they start a YouTube channel. Anyway, it's just trust us, it's hard.
So that affected our relationship over the years because
we became like colleagues rather than lovers probably for a while there. Yeah. And we've gone through that, and we're working really hard and then throw the kids in. And this would be something that people that aren't sailing or making YouTube videos could really understand. Like, if you've got a business back home, you're working long hours with your partner, which is kind of rare. So Elayna and I are working 12, 14, 16 hours a day together. Can you imagine how sick of each other we would get? And I just met a relationship counsellor on the beach in Antigua.
We
were talking, and he was like, dude, you're lucky to
Still
be pulling
be
this off. Do you have any advice for people? And I'm like, no, I don't want to. One of the things that I was doing wrong was I was taking care of the big problems. So I was taking care of the boat and the sailing and like some large things, and I thought I was doing a pretty good job of that, or even I was. But because of that, I probably didn't take good enough care of you or making you know that I love you. So the smaller things.
Yeah, you're a big picture guy.
Saving the family from monkey attack.
Yeah, very important.
That ambition and that drive to keep forging ahead and working hard is good to a certain extent, and we did too much of it. I feel quite dumb for continually making those mistakes over like a long period of time.
The thing is, we didn't have time because we were so busy.
Yeah.
We were just surviving. Like, to have that meta perspective on your own relationship.
Yeah.
You need some free time, man.
Which we've had recently.
Yeah, we have had recently. Mm-hmm.
So Elayna got me to read a book called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. And when she first presented it to me, every single alarm bell in my brain was just going off. I'm like, this is self-help, this is nonsense, like I'm not gonna read this. But having read that recently, it just summarized me as a dude in a relationship so perfectly. I felt boring. I was like, if someone that doesn't know me can like hone in on a relationship and your role in it and what you're probably doing right. I was like, because I think I can think that I'm quite clever sometimes, and to make those mistakes continually and then to be summarized by a stranger, I was like, you are just a stereotypical and fairly boring human.
We're all stereotypical. The book's not against men, don't worry. It's like,
no, it's not.
It
very
shows
fair
both sides.
and
the thing both gender might be doing wrong. Some of the things seem so obvious, yet they weren't in the past. So it's such a good book, you have to read it.
It almost hurts me to say, but it is very, very helpful. And my particular brand of insecurity will just not allow me to mention Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus without slipping in something from David Foster Wallace.
Go on then.
So he says that cliches are cliches for a reason, and there's a beauty within them, and to not be so...
Cringe, not to...
Or that it isn't cringe.
Okay.
In the end.
Yeah, not to be so cringe.
And to be a little bit more earnest.
Okay.
And so... Yeah.
So, our relationship, it's been...
What mistakes have you made?
I probably worked too hard and didn't give you enough attention, and then therefore you wouldn't give me enough, and we're just like... I mean, that's the worst of it. There's been amazing times, and there's highs and lows.
We're still together. So.
Yeah, we're still together. We have a lot of fun together. But enough of that. All right, let's talk sail plans for the new boat. Well, we're launching next week. The very next episode you guys see is going to be Vagabonde III going in the water.
That's pretty exciting, isn't it?
You can't put your feet on the table because it's going to shake the camera.
I can do whatever I want. Oh.
You can probably see it with shorts. Sail plans, boss.
So, it is the change of the season from the southwest monsoon to the northeast out of Vietnam. So that, I spoke to a dude on the phone the other day and he was like, yeah, the season's changed on October 20, and I was like, that's very specific, are you sure? He's like, yeah, you can set your clock by it. I was like, okay. So anyway, about November, there's a change of season. If the wind's blowing from there, obviously it would be good to sail that way. If the wind's blowing there, it's not so good to sail that way. And we want to go that way, kind of to the Philippines.
Yeah.
If the wind is too strong, we'll have to go around this way to Thailand, but probably Philippines and then maybe even Japan. We're sort of thinking about.
Yeah, we really want to go to
Elayna's.
Japan. It's been on my list for so long. It's also one of those places that's kind of terrifying because of the earthquakes. And I've felt 2 earthquakes since I've been in Indonesia, and I'm just like fascinated. So like there's some like dangerous draw to Japan.
Whenever we go somewhere, she's like, you know, there's not so many earthquakes here, right? This is a really good place. Or there has been, and then she'll just lob on me all of this.
I'll just stay in the lower story. Does anyone else do that? Any other women in particular? Just like when you get to a new place, Google all the natural disasters that could happen. You gotta keep the family safe. But anyway, I love the culture of Japan. I want to see the cherry blossoms. I want to see the hot pools that Cara and Nate went there. The monkeys that go in the hot pools. I think they're nice monkeys though.
Mount Fuji?
I don't know, but it's magical. We want to sail there after the Philippines.
I don't know. I want to see PewDiePie.
Oh yeah, PewDiePie lives in Japan. We're gonna go find him.
Yeah,
he just had a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after Japan, we haven't planned too far ahead, but there's a rough idea. Are you going to do the Southern Ocean?
Well, we're going the wrong way.
But
so this was part of, I don't know if we should talk about this, but that was part of Elayna and I were planning on spending just more time apart, and if we were going to do that, then I was going to sail the Southern Ocean with a ragtag mix of hooligans, misfits, buccaneers and pirates. But we're not doing that anymore.
No, because we dropped back with the videos and we love working together again. Now you're gonna stay with me.
So the Southern Ocean will have to wait. The next logical destination from there is kind of Hawaii.
I don't really want to go
Carlos
there.
and Alexa Penavega, we might come and hang at yours.
It feels like such a long way to go.
Yeah, it takes 20 minutes in the wrap.
And there's not many anchorages. I want to go to Hawaii for sure. I just don't know if it's worth spending so long out at sea for when there's so much in the Pacific.
Well, this is the other thing that we're going to have to do is I'm not super keen on doing those longer passages with the kids. I don't think it's terrible. It just subtracts from my personal enjoyment. Sorry, Lenny. Sorry, Darwin, when you're watching this in the future, but you're a little bit annoying on board at the moment.
They just have a lot of energy, and you know they need to run, and you can't really run out at sea.
So yeah, I'm hesitant to do those longer passages with them, but yeah, Hawaii would be the next logical destination. Or you could go, because the wind's going that way at the top there, and so then you could go down to Tahiti.
Marquesas, Tahiti, yeah. Oh yeah, we really want to do the Tuamotus again, Bora Bora and Tahiti, Moorea. Oh, all those islands are incredible, and we have more time now, we feel. Like that first year we went through, we spent maybe 6 months doing all those islands.
More.
We want to spend a whole season just in that area. Okay, let's talk health. So every time I put a damn photo of Riley up, all you guys are commenting me like, geez, Riley's buff. Like, what you been doing, Riley? You know, I remember. Seriously, like every photo I put up, they comment on Riley, which is really nice. He has.
Someone said Riley looks good for like post having kids.
Oh, like dad bod. Well, yeah. Tell us everything.
So yeah, this is health. So I had a year off of alcohol, and I got right into the gym. So
he's drinking now though.
Yeah,
and loves it. So fun.
I used to watch my dad work out. One of my earliest memories is like him outside in the sun, lifting weights and just sweating. I've always done that as well, so I've always worked out pretty much every day
since I met you.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I was spending, 30, 35 minutes, but not paying too much attention, just sort of doing it. And now I'm spending more like 70 minutes or maybe even a bit more and really paying attention, and researching out of those hours to optimize that. And I've been running as well, so I've been doing probably 20Ks a week, maybe a bit more, and I just feel really, really good. So this is a weird one for me to say, but I tell my friends this, and if I'm telling my friends, like, why not just share it with people? So I think for the last 3 months, I did 1 month on, 1 month off, and then 1 month on of sermorelin, which is a peptide that I saw Andrew Huberman was using.
We'll put up here what a peptide actually is.
Yeah, cool. I could have a guess at a definition, but I would get it wrong. And so I was doing five out of 7 nights a week, and personally I noticed I was sleeping unbelievably well. Best sleeps I've ever had, and a massive increase in energy. That happened about the same time that I was exercising a lot more. It probably helped me with recovery, and I was able to work harder in the gym for longer periods of time. Where I would normally be getting tired, I'm just like, stick another plate on there, mad dog. Yeah, so that's been fun.
For me personally, I've just been doing more, I never used to focus on like weights or muscle stuff. I just loved cardio so much. So now I try and run 5K every day at the gym, and then I also do the rounds of like all the muscle stuff, like I'm like lifting weights. I've seen my body change because of that. Like I love how my body looks now just from doing weights, but I was always too scared to get like bulky, but it hasn't done that.
No, that was never gonna happen.
Well, yeah, I didn't know, but anyway, and I'm just focusing on eating right. I always try and not eat processed food, and we're eating real, just like whole foods. And AG1 every day.
Ad for AG1 there.
just taking a second to thank today's sponsor, which is AG1, which you guys know Riley and I love and adore, and we do drink every single day. I think mostly because of the pre and probiotics that are in here, as well as 75 vitamins and minerals. It just has all that I need for the day, and neither of us have to worry about taking a bunch of different supplements. It's all here in a drink or in powder form that you just mix with water and you shake it. They make these little travel packs. They're brilliant. I have them stashed away in every backpack, and even one in my purse just in case I haven't had time to make an AG one before I leave the house. I can do it while I'm out there. There are 75 vitamins and minerals in here and whole food sourced ingredients. There's adaptogens, antioxidants, and it supports your immunity as well. And it's just 1 scoop for every 8 ounces of water. So yeah, if you're looking for like an easy, nice tasting way of upping your health, this is a really great place to start. And AG1 are being legends. They're going to give you guys 5 travel packs for free and a year's supply of their vitamin D3 and K2 today with your first purchase. I'm going to pop the link in the description box below. And thank you, AG1. We love you guys. You've been amazing to us over the years. Kind of tastes like a bit like apple or pineapple and candy floss, a combination of the 3 things, but nothing too sweet. It's super nice. The projects we've been working on behind the scenes.
The things that we've been keeping from you.
Kind of, not really though. Actually, I think most of these are public. One's a secret though. So I am publishing a book with Penguin in Australia this December. It's called First Mate Lenny, and it's a beautiful children's book, basically of Lenny's life and him becoming first mate, and baby Darwin even gets a page at the end when he's born. And I cry every time I read the book. That's available for pre-order for all of you in Australia. I'm not sure when it's going to be available for you guys overseas, but anyway, so that's been really fun and I'm super proud of that book. I can't wait to release it.
That's one of the things that when we were twice as busy, if not more than we are now, we just wouldn't acknowledge or give ourselves a pat on the back, or we just keep trucking sort of thing.
Yeah, we'd like release something, then we're like, okay, next video, oh, need to put that in, oh, whoops, forgotten about it. Like,
yeah. But yeah, so Elayna is a published by Penguin author.
Nearly. You guys know we've been building Sea People, the app, which is going to change sailing forever. It's a way that we're all going to be able to connect.
You guys are going to lose your mind. It's going to be incredible.
Not just for people already living on a boat, but people shoreside as well. A really fun way to, meet sailors in your area and go see if you can crew or offer your dock. If you have a
get
free
involved
dock,
in the community.
Take someone for a ride to the supermarket. Yeah, it's going to be a great app. We've been needing it for so long, and recently we went to India. Yeah,
so Elayna got parasites and was sick the entire time we were in India. Darwin fell over and smashed his lip,
but
and now he's got no tooth anymore.
It got pushed
so
up.
Him and Lenny both don't have a tooth there. So we went there that's where we got the first part of the app built, and we're making a documentary about the whole thing, because it's like the story of the app in its entirety is the greatest story that we'll ever tell.
Apart from the Atlantic crossing with Greta.
It has
having babies.
Everything.
Come on.
No, it's just glorious.
It's pretty incredible. So when we release the app, we'll release the documentary of how it was made.
Yeah.
And yeah, we went to film the first part of it in India. We went to see the app team and they were so amazing.
And that's probably all we should say about it.
Yeah, but we were pretty much sick the whole time. And
yeah, it was
a bit of a disaster, but like, wow, what an adventure.
It was funny.
Oh, and Vagabonde Adventures.
Well, we sold the boat. We sold the Ultramer. As I said before, Vagabonde Adventures was so sought after that we couldn't have it in one location. So now it's available all over the world. Jack and Etta are just absolutely killing it. And the reports back from the flotilla in Greece was just incredible. So we're definitely going to be doing that next year, and probably Elayna and I will be attending. They just go from strength to strength, those guys.
Yeah, so proud of Jack and Etta, and they're recruiting more team members now because they can't keep up with all the things they have going on. There's only 2 of them and a lot of boats and people around.
Well done.
Lenny and Darwin are like, my heart just like does something insane when I see them together playing. Like, they are just the sweetest, funniest little things. Oh, they're freaking crazy though. And Darwin hurts himself all the time.
Darwin is funny.
Darwin is really funny.
Like, there is just something about that dude where he's sort of the glue of the family. I apologise if I've said this before, but even Lenny will turn to Elayna and I and look at Darwin and be like, he's being a goose and being very funny again.
Yeah.
It's amazing. He was walking along the other day and he was walking along just chilling, and he reached over and grabbed a slice of pizza off someone else's table and then just started eating it whilst he was walking like a boss. That table just cracked up, and then Elayna was super embarrassed and went over and apologised, and they were fine. And so he ate that, and then he went back again, and this time asked them, he's like, hey, can I have some more pizza? And they're like, yeah, of course, little dude.
He's so confident and just hilarious, everything he says and does. And then Lenny's the more like inquisitive. You can see him thinking, like he really
runs experiments.
Yeah, he loves doing experiments around the house, and he's I think he's very smart.
He's a really excellent big brother. I wonder if they were born the opposite, if Darwin was older, I think we'd have a lot more problems. But yeah, he's just really kind.
And they're loving just having like this time we've not been on the boat, because you guys know we moved off Vagabonde II last September. Wow, it's nearly a year. We haven't been living full time on a boat. We went on the Rapidos in Thailand. We did the world tour and hopped on other people's boats. But yeah, we've mostly been.
What's Torren's boat?
We went on the 30-foot sailboat.
Yeah, we're on Calypte for months.
Yeah, we were. I forgot. Yeah, so we have been on boats a lot, but like there's been a lot of time just here in Indonesia living on land, and the boys have loved it.
It felt very strange.
We live a very normal life when we're here, but it's such a nice balance and contrast to being on the boat. So they've really thrived recently and learnt a lot. But we're really looking forward to moving aboard with Vagabonde III. Cannot wait.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Personal, were you on birth control before the babies? No, we were just very, very careful. And the first time we weren't, Lenny. Isn't that crazy? Lenny was planned.
All right then.
They both were.
Keep your secrets.
What are your plans for schooling when the boys get older? We're going to run them through an international curriculum with an online tutor, because we will have Starlink and the kids won't listen to us. We'll enroll them in as many after-school activities as we can and play groups within the sailing community. They'll get their social fix, but I believe the schooling can be done really quickly each day and they can thrive.
Yeah.
That's the best plan.
I was wondering what you were going to say about that, because we've changed a little bit, but yeah, I completely agree.
Do you find more time for your music? Yes, I've had more time to play guitar. My voice is a little rusty though, I do need to get singing again. Are you still going to be doing boat reviews or back to your old video style?
Back to the old video style now, for sure. I really love doing those boat reviews, but I think just one every now and then would be fun.
There's lots about birth control in here, hey?
Is there?
Yeah. How can young people financially and logistically spend their life sailing? You need an online job.
Yeah, you need an online job. I think a sailboat, it's not like a wise investment, but a house in Melbourne is $1.5 million. A house in Adelaide is $1 million.
Yeah.
So I think that there'll be more and more people moving to the ocean, especially with Starlink. If I was 18, you couldn't stop me. That would just be an incredible manoeuvre, I would have thought.
Yeah.
A little dangerous, maybe, with some drinking thrown in there.
Yeah, that's that age and
but a lot of fun.
Involved. But seriously, if you love the look of this lifestyle, go and try it out to see if you like it. You might get horribly seasick. And think about maybe not buying a house or a nice car.
Do not buy a house. Do not buy a car.
Don't get in debt.
Move directly to yacht. Do not pass go.
Even a yacht in a marina, it's going to be cheaper than a lot of rent in places.
Sick. So much fun.
The best weekends you and your friends will ever have. Everyone will be coming to your boat for a sick time.
Yeah.
Just an idea. Oh gosh. Is the name Big Bird gonna stick with the new boat? No, I told you this would happen. So Riley made the mistake.
No, it's okay. We control the narrative here.
Yeah, we do.
So we're moving now more towards
Mango Magic.
Oh yeah, Mango Magic was a good.
I love Mango Magic.
The Mango Rocket.
There's been like Sunshine and There's been so many good ideas. I put up a YouTube post
Mango
recently.
Magic's pretty cool. This was from Brad Thom. Oh, it's going to be Brad Tom _ Thanks for writing into my Instagram. Marigold Maverick, Saffron Savant, the Amber Antichrist, the Golden Gallivanter, the Tangerine Transcender, the Rusty Renegade, the Apricot Alchemist.
Oh, sick. And someone said Icarus too.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the definition behind it.
Went too close to the sun and lost his feathers and then plummeted to Earth.
There's a more beautiful story about it though, and it resonates so hard. Any plans for a pet on the new La Vagabonde? No, Lily, no.
Sorry, Lil.
No.
You get a lizard in here.
And what happened to the video you were going to post about your trip to the Azores? We never filmed it. So many people asked about this, but one of our recent videos, we go to see our friends Tom and Sophia at the end in the Azores. And it was just like a bunch of clips, and then everyone was like, where's the actual video? But we just had a fun time with them and didn't film a video. Yeah,
this is a good one. Not judging, do you feel like a bad parent when your kids knock their teeth out?
No, that's not my fault. Why would you feel bad for that? You can't prevent them from doing these things unless you want to wrap them in bubble wrap. No, I never feel bad, and you shouldn't either. Okay, do you guys want to hear some things? Yeah. Okay, so assumptions. I think you don't keep barbecue sauce on board, and I do not support this at all. True. Good lovers, but also best mates. True. Very affectionate, but tones it down on film. True. Yeah, we shouldn't. We should kiss more on film. You came from money. False. Oh my goodness. You guys come across as very chill parents, but I feel that behind closed doors you can be strict. Lol. I'm wondering what we're strict about. The things that matter, like when we're on the boat, you do not touch that winch. That is like a hard no. You do not go near the edge. Like, you wear your life jacket when you're outside. The rules that are like life-saving, we are so strict on. Riley is the big picture decision maker and your day-to-day decision maker in your lifestyle. Exactly, yeah. I make the rules day-to-day, you make the rules of our life, for sure. That is so true. You guys are into some freaky bedroom stuff. True or false? Depends what. Depends on your frame of reference. Thanks for tuning in, and if you guys have any more questions or fun assumptions, we'll like or dislike it. In the comment section. That'll be fun. There you go, Pants. They're really fun. Yeah. Thanks so much, you guys. We'll see you soon on the boat.